Okay, this video is all about paying invoices. Now, obviously at Awesome Auto, we order products from a wide variety of suppliers. We have a couple of suppliers who exist overseas, but we also have a few that are actually within Australia as well. For those suppliers who are in Australia, we will be communicating and ordering products from those particular suppliers on a more regular basis, purely because they are so close. We don't have to order as much stock. So in terms of units, we may order say 2 or 3 of a particular product, whereas someone from overseas, we may be ordering 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. of one particular product. So with the invoices, these will obviously come through via email, and again, as your experience grows, you'll be communicating with suppliers to actually order products. And once you order a particular product or products, the supplier will send through an invoice that we have to pay. Some of our suppliers, we actually have an account, a 30-day account, so we don't have to actually pay for any particular products until that 30-day time frame. Some suppliers require us at this point in time to pay up front, and in saying that, so once you've ordered particular products, they will send through an invoice, and that needs to be paid before they send the products to our warehouse. Now, in order to pay for an invoice, it's quite easy. So once an invoice is received, I've got the one here on the screen now as an example from Auto Technica. You would open this particular invoice and just note the amount to be paid. So in this case, this one was for $3,195. We would then go to the Westpac bank account that we discussed earlier in earlier videos. Sign into the business online banking. Log in with your details. Come to the Awesome Auto section here, and on this account, the Westpac Business One, and then we would go to click on Pay Anyone. This will take you to this screen. So under step 1, so the pay from account, we would go to Westpac Business One. The payer name is obviously us, Awesome Auto Parts. Now in the description, and this is very important, we would like you to put the actual company name who we're paying this to. So in this case, and again this is just purely an example, we would put in Auto Technica. Our bank accounts are linked to a third-party software called Sasu, in which our accountant Joe Coleman actually looks after all that. So any transactions that happen with our bank account, Joe can actually see those transactions on her end. So it's important to put the company name so that she knows who we're actually paying or where those funds are being transferred to. So that's very important, that you must put the company name in the description. Now generally, if it's one of our regular suppliers, once you've typed in the description here, you would then click on Full Payee List, and this will take you to some of the names of our suppliers or regular transactions that we have to complete. So in this case, you would just tick Auto Technica, and then under the description you would put the invoice number, which is located just up here. You can see the invoice there, so you'll type the invoice number in this section here, then the amount that you need to pay. So again, for example, we were going to put in 3195 or in about there, and then add to payments list. Now this will then take you back to the payment page, in which you would then proceed with the payment. Now if we don't have the supplier's details there, you then have to enter their account name, which is their business name, and their BSB and account numbers, which are basically the account numbers for their particular bank account. Those will normally be located on the invoice. If not, then contact us at Awesome Auto so we can help you to locate those particular details. You would then simply put in the description as the invoice number, as we did on the last screen, and then put in the amount and add to payments list. Once you add to payments list, this will take you through to the next screen, in which you need to just double check all the details to ensure they're correct. So check the account numbers, check the BSB numbers, and check who you're actually paying before you proceed with payment. So if you're confident with that, you would then just press on proceed with payment, and that will actually go through. Now, in some cases, you'll see here that we have a daily limit of about 1,500. Now, if one particular payment that you're making is over that amount, then you actually need to contact us at Awesome Auto to authorize that payment. This is because we have with us here what they call a token code, and what this basically does is it's basically a set of numbers that updates every few seconds, and we need to provide you with those numbers at that particular point in time to have the transaction go through. So again, if the payment is over 1,500, then you will have to contact us so we can give you the token code. Now, if you have any questions or any queries in relation to this video, please contact us at Awesome Auto. And before we do conclude here as well, with the invoices, obviously once you've actually paid for the invoice, you would be saving this invoice into Dropbox, as we described in a previous video, so that Jo can also have the invoice at her end and just double check the payment that's been made. So, and then once that's been done, obviously with the email side of things, with the email that's been sent to you with this invoice, you would then place that into the relevant folder in Gmail for whichever company that particular invoice relates to. So again, if you have any questions in regards to this video, please contact us at Awesome Auto.